Alright, what's up people? This is SiTHFuRion, and right now we're going to be jumping into episode 10 of series 1 of the House of the Dragon, and we are here already, the finale of season 1. It's gone by so quick, hasn't it? It's just flew by the last couple of weeks, and this show has turned out to be one hell of a crazy time jumping show so far. And I do think the showrunners have kind of got to a point now where it's like, this is it now, no more time jumps. Viserys has passed away, the king is dead, and it's been passed on to Aegon. It's been usurped from Rhaenyra. So I think this is where the conflict is going to start coming up now. Even though we got so close to peace with Alicent and Rhaenyra in episode 8, but now it looks like there's going to be no peace. Shit's gonna hit the fan. Aegon and Aemond are both like little shits, but even though Aegon, I felt like he didn't really want the throne at the start, having all the people like cheer and chant his name and everything, I guess that made him feel bolder. Like okay, I can actually do this. But I feel like Alicent is gonna lose kind of control over him, because up to now, he's been kind of underneath like her thumb. It's like, do as you're told, do this, do that. But now he's king. He doesn't have to listen to anybody. I think Otto is going to be whispering in his ear and kind of controlling him. Yeah, I don't think it will be kind of like a Cersei situation where her son sits the throne, but yet she's the one in power. I don't think that's going to happen. I think Alicent is going to lose control of Aegon. But now what's going to happen when Rhaenyra finds out the news and Daemon's going to be pissed off, she's going to be pissed off. I can definitely see shit hitting the fan this episode and really setting up like major things for season 2. Yeah, if you're interested in watching all the full length for this show, links are all down below. Go watch the whole entire show with me. But for now, episode 10, series 1. Let's do this, man.
The sea snake is going to die, isn't he?
Luke.
It can't be Lord of the Tides. I'll just ruin everything. I don't want Driftmark. It should have passed on to Sir Vaymond.
We don't choose our destiny, Luke. It chooses us.
I'm not like you.
In what way, sweet boy?
I'm not so perfect.
I am anything but.
You'll be okay, kid.
Good morrow, Princess.
Good morrow, Sir Laurent.
Princess Rhaenys has just arrived on Dragonback. She urgently requests an audience with you and Prince Daemon.
Okay, this is how she finds out about her father.
Princess Rhaenys, might we hope for news of Lord Corlys's recovery?
Viserys is dead.
Straight to it.
There is more. Aegon has been crowned as his successor.
How did Viserys die?
I could not say.
How long ago?
A day passed, perhaps 2. I was made a prisoner in my quarters while the Queen made her preparations.
Viserys has been slain.
The High Septon crowned Aegon in the Dragon Pit. I witnessed it myself just before I fled on Meleys.
They crowned him before the masses.
So that the masses would see him as their rightful king.
That whore of a queen murdered my brother and stole his throne, and you could have burnt more for it.
A war is like to be fought over this treachery, to be sure.
It's not her place.
But that war is not mine to begin.
Yep.
I only rush this warning to you out of loyalty to my husband and to my house. The Greens are coming for you, Rhaenyra, and for your children.
I saw people talk about that like last week, about how like why didn't she just toast them all and be done with it? But it wasn't her place. It wasn't her place to do it.
Baby's coming.
Is she due, or is this the stress of the news and everything?
If the Greens attack now, it will be by stealth, not directly. We don't have enough men to surround the island, but we can make ourselves appear stronger than they are.
Wow. You're trying to strategize and everything, and you can hear like Rhaenys screaming in pain and agony, like Jesus Christ.
Whatever claim remains to me, you are now its heir. Naught is to be done but by my command.
Wow. I got a bad feeling, you know. I got a bad feeling she's gonna lose the baby.
This morning, the sea snake's fever is broken and he has left even for.
That's just going to make Damon even more angry.
We'll send ravens to our nearest allies, Lords Darkling.
Because instead of being with her, he's focused on fucking war, avenging his brother, you know?
My mother has decreed no action be taken while she's abed.
It's good you're here, young prince. You're needed to patrol the skies on Virmax.
Did you hear what I said?
The ravens, Lord Artemis.
I shall see it done.
Summon SiTHFuRion. Our Kingsguard are needed on the Dragonland. Come with me. I'll show you the true meaning of loyalty.
See, it's like he doesn't care. It's like he's focused on what needs to be done.
Do you recall who King Viserys named as his heir before his death?
Princess Rhaenyra.
I'm grateful for your long service to the crown, so I'm presenting you with a choice.
Shit. Stay loyal or die, basically, right? Bend the knee. Daenerys pretty much did the same thing, didn't she? Like, bend the knee or...
Or, if you support the usurper, speak it now.
And you will have a clean and honorable death. But if you choose treachery, if you swear fealty now only to later turn your cloaks,
Know that you will die. Screaming.
Is that her dragon? Oh, Sights can feel it, right? Oh, was it a stillborn? Oh, the cord around its neck, little, poor little bugger. This is just going to make him more focused on fucking war. Is that little Joffrey? Oh man. You lose your child, your father, and the throne all in one go.
I mean no harm, brothers.
Oh, okay. One of the twins.
I swear to ward the Queen with all my strength and give my blood for hers. I shall guard her secrets, obey her commands, ride at her side and defend her name and honor.
Her father's crown. Wow. And it suits her as well. Oh shit. Look at the contrast, right? This is loyalty. While Aegon's one was all bravado, you know. Took a while for claps to get started, you know what I mean? Look how badass she looks, man. Oh my god. Oh shit. Who would have ever thought the table's got LED? Jesus Christ. No, that's actually really cool. Shall we begin?
Lord Grover is fickle and easily swayed. He will need to be convinced of the strength of our position.
I'm going to treat with him myself.
What of Storm's End and Winterfell?
There has never lived a Stark who forgot an oath, and with House Stark, the North will follow.
Lord Boros Baratheon will need to be reminded of his father's promises.
I like this, man. Knowing who's loyal, who's not.
Pray forgive my bluntness, Your Grace, but talk of men is moot. Your cause owns a power that has not been seen in this world since the days of old Valyria. Dragons.
The Greens have dragons.
They have
as
3
well.
adults, by my count. We have Cyrax, Caraxes, and Melis. Your sons have Virmax, Arax, and Tyraxes.
So you're throwing my dragon into the mix, are you?
There are also unclaimed dragons. Seasmoke still resides on Driftmark. Vermithor and Silverwing dwell on the Dragon.
And who is to ride them?
Dragonstone has 13 to their 4. I also have a score of eggs incubating in the Dragon Mound. Now, we need a place to gather, a toehold, large enough to house a sizable host. Here, at Harrenhal, we cut off the west, surround King's Landing with the dragons, and we could have every greenhead mounted on spikes before the fucking moon turns.
How yeah.
A long galleon flying a banner of a 3-headed green dragon.
Alert the watchtowers, sight the skies.
See, it's like Daemon is so focused on going to war. It's like, who's really in charge, you know? Because like some of the looks then.
I come at the behest of the Dowager Queen Alicent, mother of King Aegon, second of his name, Lord and Protector of the Seven.
Haven't we been here before? First few episodes, weren't it?
Where is the princess?
Wow, okay, so we're basically like doing the same thing.
Princess Rhaenyra.
Queen.
I'm Queen Rhaenyra now. And you all are traitors to the realm.
Acknowledge Aegon as king and swear obeisance before the Iron Throne. In exchange, his grace will confirm your possession of Dragonstone. It will pass to your true-born son Jacaerys upon your death. Your sons, by Prince Daemon, will also be given places of high honor at court.
I would rather feed my sons to the dragons than have them carry shields and cups. For your drunken usurper cunt of a king.
Wow.
He wears the Conqueror's crown, wields the Conqueror's sword, has the Conqueror's name. He was anointed.
But what has he conquered though?
You are no more hand than Aegon is king. Fucking traitor.
Yeah. See, it's like the fucked up thing is that Otto was planning this anyway. Even if there wasn't this like misunderstanding and stuff, they was gonna fucking usurp her anyway. Oh, okay. That, from the book that she ripped out, right?
No blood need be spilled. The realm can carry on in peace. Queen Alicent eagerly awaits your answer.
She can have her answer now, stuffed in her father's mouth along with his withered cock. Let's end this mummer's farce.
No.
Wow.
King's Landing will have my answer on the morrow.
Daemon's not happy.
It's no easy thing for a man to be a dragon slayer. But dragons can kill dragons, and have. The simple truth is this: we have more dragons than Aegon.
When dragons flew to war, everything burned. I do not wish to rule over a kingdom of ash and bone.
Are you considering the High Tower's terms, Your Grace?
As Queen, what is my true duty to the realm, Lord Bartimus? Ensuring peace and unity, or that I sit the Iron Throne no matter the cost.
That's your father talking.
My father's dead, and he chose me as his successor. To defend the realm, not cast it headlong into war.
Well, the enemy have declared war. What are you going to do about it?
Clear the room.
Parents need to talk. Alone time. Like I said, like Daemon just seems to be so like focused on going to war, getting revenge for his brother, and now his child.
If you could take the Iron Throne without putting Otto Hightower's head on a spike, would you?
Are you not angry?
Well, I should declare war because I'm angry.
No, because it's your duty as queen to crush rebellion.
You know my oath reaches beyond our personal ambitions. A song of ice and fire. Corsair shared it with me when he named me heir.
What?
My brother was a slave to his omens and portents. Dreams didn't make us kings. Dragons did.
The fuck, Daemon? I don't agree with that shit.
He never told you. Did he?
Oh, is that why he's pissed off? Because he never got told about the prophecy? It might be like a combination of that and also, I want to go to fucking war, let's go to war. But still, like, I don't agree with grabbing him by the fucking throat. I'm quite sure that he's fucking lived as long as he has, with the way that they were talking.
Your brother is also dead. In his haste to bury you and claim your seat, he stood before the king and denounced Laenor's sons as illegitimate. Daemon took his head for it.
Well, most of it.
Jace, Luke, and Joff are claimants to the throne. Those boys will not be safe so long as Aegon is king.
Rhaenyra was complicit in our son's death. That girl destroys everything she touches.
That girl is holding the realm together at present.
Yep.
Every man standing round the painted table urges her to plunge the realm into war. Rhaenyra is the only one who's demonstrated restraint.
Mm-hmm. That is true. It's like she's looking for a possible other option, you know, bloodshed and fire and ash and...
Where is Daemon?
There were other concerns which demanded the prince's attention.
Mm-hmm. Almost like Daemon didn't want to be there.
Your declared allies?
Yes.
Too few to win a war for the throne.
Well, we would also hope to have the support of houses Arryn, Baratheon, and Stark.
Hope is the fool's ally. Your father's realm was one of justice and honor. Our houses are bound by common blood and common cause. This Hightower treason cannot stand. You have the full support of our fleet and house. Your Grace.
Yeah, because his granddaughter's just wrapped up in it as well, so he has to. And he's all about family and family name and everything, so...
I made a promise to my father to hold the realm strong and united. If war's first stroke is to fall, it will not be by my hand.
You do not mean to act.
Taking caution does not mean standing fast. I wish to know who my allies are before I send them to war.
Yeah, play it smart.
The consequence of my near demise in the Stepstones is that we now control them. I took care to fully garrison the territory this time. A total blockade of the shipping lanes will be in place in days, if not already.
Wow, okay.
The Triarchy have been routed. The Narrow Sea is ours. If we further seal the gullet, we can cut off all seaborne travel and trade to King's Landing.
Wow.
Dragons can fly faster than ravens. Send us.
The Prince is right, Your Grace.
Yeah, let them help.
Very well. Prince Jacaerys will fly north. Prince Lucerys will fly south to Storm's End. We must remind these lords of the oaths they swore, and the cost of breaking them.
Hell yeah, man. Oh shit. You know, I think out of everyone around that table, Corlys should be hand to the queen.
I expect you will receive a very warm welcome.
Yes, Mother. Your Grace.
Aw. Just needs a bit of confidence in him, doesn't he? So fucking cool, man. Singing like an old like lullaby or something to soothe the dragon. Oh, look at the stars, man. Wow. Wow, has Damon claimed the new dragon? Well, they were saying that there's like quite a few that's been unclaimed. Come on, kid, head up, chest out, be bold. Oh shit! Oh, Aemond is there, isn't he? That's Aemond's dragon.
Son of Princess Rhaenyra Targaryen.
He looks so fucking badass, man.
Remind me of my father's oath. King Aegon at least came with an offer. My swords and banners for a marriage pact.
Wow.
If I do as your mother bids, which one of my daughters will you wed?
I'm already betrothed.
So you come with empty hands. Go home, pup, and tell your mother that the Lord of Storm's End is not some dog that she can whistle up at need to set against her foes.
Wow.
I shall take your answer to the Queen, my lord.
Wait! My lord Strong.
Here we go.
I came as a messenger, not a warrior.
Fight would be little challenge. I want you to put out your eye.
Wow.
It's payment for mine.
Wow, okay.
Give me your eye, or I will take it, boss! Not in my hall! The boy came as an envoy. I'll not have blood shed beneath my roof. Take Prince Lucerys back to his dragon. Now.
Wow. That's like some kind of ruby or diamond or something in his eye socket. Kind of fucking badass, not gonna lie. Like, if you got that, why the fuck are you walking around with a patch on for? What are you waiting around for, kid? Come on. Is he bothered by the storm? Because he's still a baby himself, his dragon, isn't he? They're both fucking babies. Jesus. Oh shit. I was just thinking, where is he? Where is fucking Aemon gonna turn up? Shit. Use your size to your advantage. Shit. Wow.
No! Don't! Serve me, Vhagar! No!
Are they both losing control? Wow. No! No fucking way. You really fucked up, kid. No way. It seemed like they were both losing control of their dragons. And like the baby one was just scared, and that's why it threw like the fire as like a get away from me kind of thing. And the older one, that's an old fucking beast. I don't think Aemon meant to do that, did he? Like I said, it looked like he had lost control as well. Technically, they've made the first move now. Wow. Lost another child. Really? That was the fucking Burn 'em all fucking Dracarys fucking look, weren't it? Holy shit. Holy shit. Once again, it was kind of like a misunderstanding. It wasn't like intentional. I don't think Aemon actually intentionally went out to try and kill the kid. Scare him, yeah, like yeah, take his eye and shit, but they both lost control of their dragons then. And like they kind of showed it a few times in this episode, like when Rhaenyra was having the pregnancy and everything, it cut back to her dragon that could feel her pain. When Daemon had the two white coats in front of him, it was like his dragon just kind of knew what was going to happen and popped up. I don't think it's kind of like they can mentally control the dragon, like controlling like a puppet. I think it's like a weird bond how they feel the other one. So like if Daemon pulls out his sword ready to fight, his dragon will be like behind him ready to fight. So like Lucerys, he was obviously just a kid. He was scared, panicking. His dragon must have been feeling the exact same way. That's why his dragon threw out the fire blast. And then Aegon's in this kind of playful, like, "Rah, I'm gonna get you" kind of attitude. So the dragon, I guess, was in the same kind of frame of mind. And then when Aemon lost control of his dragon, that's when the dragon was like, "Okay, you want to throw fire at me? Okay, nom 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 nom." Jesus Christ! So that's technically the first act of war now. So from Rhaenyra's kind of standpoint, everything she does now is in defense. You know, they took her throne, killed her son. Gonna be fucking mental, man, going into next season now. Like, I get how, like, Rhaenys wants to kind of, well, before her son dying, she wanted to try and resolve it without war, without fire and blood and everything. And like, Rhaenys said it herself that, like, Rhaenyra's keeping the Ram together at the moment. But Daemon is just so focused on war. But I think now they're both going to be in agreement. Like, war is the only option, you know? I don't agree with like how Daemon grabbed her by the throat and everything. Jesus. Really glad that Corlys is still kind of standing. Because like the way that things was talking in like the last few episodes, like he was on his way out, like he was dying. But I'm glad that he's now back onto his feet and he's showed his loyalty to Rhaenyra. Even though like there was that dialogue about how like that woman, you know, done this and done that. I think because of his family, his granddaughters are wrapped up in this. He's got no other choice but to stay loyal to Rhaenyra, you know. And like I said, out of everyone, I think he should be hanged. Definitely. I can't believe it's over already. And we gotta wait now for season 2. Jesus. Only seems like 3-4 weeks ago that we sat down to watch episode 1. And we had all these new faces and new characters. And I mean, actually, like now looking at all 10 episodes, it's actually been a real solid first season. Like the only kind of like complaints, if you will, like I said, like time jumps, I'm not a big fan of how big some of the time jumps have been. Daemon as well, like I really like Daemon. From like the first episode, I was so intrigued with this character. But I don't like how whenever there's scenes cut, apparently they're always of Daemon. Not all the time, but like most of the scenes that have been cut from this show have been of Daemon, and it's usually scenes of him showing like compassion or sympathy or love or something, you know. Like there's a scene where Laena died and he hugs his daughters. In the final episode, you just see him walking away. But he hugs his daughters. He shows them compassion. He shares in their grief. And I really don't like that. I really don't like how they're trying to make Daemon look like he's this cold-hearted bastard. Like, apparently, there's a producer on the show who, I guess you could say she's not a fan of Daemon. Like, she doesn't understand why Daemon is so popular. She doesn't understand why fans are really behind Daemon. I guess you could say, like, she's Team Green, you know? I don't know, I just think it's kind of funny. Like, apparently, George R.R. Martin has said that Daemon's his favourite character. So even the creator of the story, his favourite character is Daemon. I don't know, it just kind of bugs me how, like, there's meant to be quite a few scenes now that's been cut that really opens up Daemon's character a bit more than what we've seen, you know? That really kind of bugs me, but, it is what it is, I guess. Yeah, apart from those like little kind of nitpicks, just off the top of my head, like this has been one hell of a solid season. I like how all characters are kind of in this grey area. You know what I mean? There's no one completely good, no one's completely bad. Everyone kind of exists in this grey area, and it all kind of comes down to you as the viewer, your morals, and where do you stand. From Addison, like I feel for her. Like she's been manipulated by her father, probably her whole entire life to get to this position, and now because of a misunderstanding, she's so fixated on Aegon is king. End of. You know, you can kind of understand it from her standpoint. You know, if you was in her shoes, you would do the same thing. It's the same thing with Rhaenyra. Like, if you was in her shoes, the throne's been took, your father's died, you've just had a miscarriage, and now your son's died. Of course you're going to be like, you know what, Jacaerys, fuck them all. You know what I mean? And that was that look. That was a Daenerys Targaryen, like, pissed off look. Okay, I'm going to have to wrap this up because I'm not really feeling very well. And yeah, I think I might go and try and sleep for a bit. If you're interested in watching all the full lengths, there's links all down below. Go check those out. Go watch the whole entire show with me. There's HBO versions, and then there's like a Now TV Sky Atlantic versions. If like pick which one suits you, and watch the whole show with me. See every single comment, every single reaction, everything. But yeah, I am so pumped for season 2. I really am. But yeah, man, give this video a thumb up if you like it. Comment down below, let me know what you think, and subscribe if you haven't already, man. Alright? I've been SiTHFuRion, and I'll catch you in the next one, man.